Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Stellaris. We are
Handshake protocols
gradually building up our network of hyperspace relays, and to speed us along, we have a wormhole within our own territory that just takes us right to the front line of Valdus Prime. That is something quite special. We've got colony ships that are on their way to our various new worlds. The wormhole has actually sped things up quite significantly for them to be able to get over there. So I'm quite happy about that. We need to expand our territory, finish capturing this area over here. We have another Genesis Ark on the way, which we can bring across as soon as it's built. And we have a small trade deficit, but it's really a minor thing in the grand scheme of things. Our biggest problem right now, I think, is our empire size. And expanding up here isn't going to help that because we're going quite wide, but overall there's not a great deal we can do about it beyond just making our economy a lot more stable.
System survey complete.
We are, however, getting 319 unity per time, so that's shooting up at a reasonable rate. Looks like the Oscott system has been finished. Let's move into the next. And there is our Genesis Ark, which we will bring all the way across. Super fast journey compared with ones we've done previously. More astral threads. Yeah, carry on exploring. A few bits we'll be able to survey. We might find a few more anomalies. That expeditionary fleet. It has partly upgraded, but not entirely. We have an astral rift in our space over here. I am a little worried, so let's get the fleet directly in front of it in case something comes out.
Research complete.
And there goes the energy siphon. Nice and fast. I think we'll probably go for... I mean, the Vault of Reality computer is kind of interesting, but I think probably the amount of time it'll take, 83 months, it'd be much better for us to go for anything else. Let's push up and we'll go for the Neurogenics Institute. It'll unlock some specialization, which can probably help with our tech world, the relic world. Which is slowly expanding. Offense taken. Leaked recordings of one of our envoy's private conversations have the pious Gaussian Alliance up in arms. It's a regrettable moment. Ambassador Keshno Kipper seems to have called his hosts disgusting beasts that seem barely capable of sentient thought. The Gaussian revered elder expressed dismay and suggested that keeping someone so demonstrably unfit for the role would be concerning. They like us quite a lot. So, if I move down, the Pious Gaussian Alliance is 546. If we lose 75 on that, that's not the worst. He shall stay. As for the Caravanneers, if they've abandoned something, we'll just let the sun swallow it. I'm not interested in any of their trash. Because, as the name implies, it's trash. We'll keep selling energy credits for a while. Help build up that trade surplus. We'll sell some minerals as well. Consumer goods are looking a little healthier now. Let's get that starbase building. And then we can get the next one, and then we can colonize. Ah, my unending need to expand. It will come back to bite me, I'm sure. Hyper relay is 50% done on the next system. Their station's not particularly strong. Looking at
Research
it.
complete.
I wonder if we could take out the Valkylians. This wormhole goes to that system. So, first things first. The wormhole has been explored. It connects to the Cryotius system, which is this one. Go and survey it. Let's find out if it's worth looking at. We've unlocked cruisers. This might be the time when I start building up our fleet. We'll get some new research. Ooh, we could get an L-gate in sight. That sounds like dangerous technology. There's a lot that we can do, but most of the things are very expensive. Fusion missiles is a direct upgrade. It's still 20 months for us to do, though. We go for the fusion missiles for... No. How many L-gate insights do we have? 2. Alright. We'll get an L-gate insight. It'll be a while. But we should pick up other technologies in between now and then, which should help out. In the meantime, let's find some peaceful applications for our artifacts. We could go for an ancient fad, which will give 5% happiness. We can reduce our consumer good upkeep by 5%. We can reduce amenity usage by 5%. Improve leaders. It's all pretty good. Let's go for efficient manufacturing for a little bit. The CVSS Amplar has encountered a massive being of pure energy in the Cryotus system. A veritable vortex of psionic forces, this entity should only be approached with the utmost caution. Bafflingly, the Cryotus system itself seems to be entirely devoid of any connection to the subspace hyperlane network. Whether this entity's presence has severed the system's hyperlane connections, or if unexpected subspace fluctuations trapped it here, is unknown. One matter is known, however. The repeating signal we first registered in the Xenophile system appears to originate from here.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Hostile psionic entity. A mysterious tanker. And we are obviously running away. I am curious as to what this thing is. But I'm assuming we'd need to build something massive to take it out. We have more potential habitable planets down here. Okay. Carry on surveying. We'll scooch around like this before coming down and coming back up that way. We could just get all... Is that the maximum we can queue up? That's fine. Other people doing research agreements. What have we got on the board over here? Pangalactic Recycling Initiative. Diplomatic weight from economy down. Consumer goods upkeep down. Clear blocker time up. Yeah, I can support that. Our economy is not super amazing compared with other people's.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Right. Emplar. Don't know precisely what we're going to do with you. Probably send you off exploring other systems to the north. We could automate you. However, I feel that's doing you a disservice.
Construction complete.
Get the mining station and then come and build the starbase. Our influence is still sticking quite nicely. You know what? We'll keep our trade stockpile where it is for now. You're done with the next hyper relay. Let's move up and prep for the next one. Ooh, a docking hatch has been found. So, all the way down in this unpronounceable system, a small docking hatch leading to the interior of an asteroid has been discovered. Go and see what that's all about. This alloy foundry we can definitely upgrade. Probably not necessary because it'll increase the upkeep. Of the building as a whole. It will provide more jobs, but those jobs haven't been filled yet. So right now, that's of no use to us. Yeah. You know what? Cancel that. We don't want that right now. We could go for rare crystal extraction as a specialization. I think the pit is gonna have to go in this direction. So, that asteroid hatch that we found is pirate treasure. The asteroid appears to have been used intermittently as a base by a band of alien pirates, roughly 1,000 years ago. By entering the base, we managed to recover their abandoned treasure hoard. It consisted largely of stolen trinkets and artifacts, but some of it still appears to be of value. It's giving us some energy credits and some lovely artifacts. And it was not immediately apparent at the time, but the recent survey carried out by the Pupler seemed to have sparked a breakthrough in the ongoing study of the mysterious L-gates. When the report filtered back to the scientific communities, that's given us an insight without the research. Looks like we found a toxic terraforming candidate as well. Right, we'll get you going for rare crystal extraction.
Construction complete.
And the pit is going to become a real workhorse of a place. Okay, we've finished our research into neural weaving. Let's get some new research. Clone vats. We want clone vats. That's going to allow us to grow new population. In places like the pit, that's going to be really, really useful. And Isabella, head of research. Computing research speed up. Ooh. Or biology research speed up. Or just general research speed up. Let's go for maniacal. 5% across the board. I can't wait to build those clone vats. We've got more than enough money to support them. Zuchar has gained a level. Governing Valdus Prime. So we really want someone who's going to work well with the existing things. If we give you righteous, that will get rid of all the crime here. Full stop. I quite like that. Goodbye, crime! 1%, 0%. A righteous leader on a relic world. We've almost got enough alloys to get the next hyper relay. So let's sell a few things just to help shore that up. That's good enough. The CVSS Amplar crew have reported the presence of decaying orbital stations and multiple tomb worlds near the Teenmos system. Whereabouts is that? Okay. Oh, this is discovering for us the Benral system. And adds an anomaly on Rimlock. Pause for a moment. Where's the Rimlock system? It might not be one that we know about. Unless it's actually in here. Ah, yeah, it's in here. Can we go ahead? We can. Cool, let's do that. And we'll move through these systems after. See what you've got in the neighborhood. I'm always happy to research anomalies in someone else's territory. the Miplar. Now that we've got this taken, get the research stations, then the mining stations. We have a Genesis Arc that's on its way here. So we will set that to colonize this horrible place. As a tomb world, I don't know what we're going to do with it. It's probably going to become some kind of mining construction world. Either way, we'll keep it auto-designated for the moment. Go ahead and colonize it. Yep, it's low habitability, that's fine. And this is going to be Terib. What a name for an inhospitable place. It's fine. We're going to uplift whoever is there when the time comes. That will give us a fat stack of Unity. 4 months away from the next one of our traditions.
Building a new home.
Speaking of, Car Daddy has started the colonization.
Building a new home.
And actually, for the two of these, as soon as they're done, we can put them in a sector. In the meantime, CBS's Emplar's crew has found a ruined capital. Rimlock appears to be the fallen capital of the spacefaring society whose former colonies are now but irradiated scrap heaps on tomb worlds. From the data the teams gathered, the downfall of this lost civilization was almost certainly the result of interstellar warfare, waged against some unknown external threat. It remains unclear whether the planet's owners repelled the invasion but succumbed to the fallout, or if the invaders crushed these colonies and their inhabitants before moving on. As the extreme state of ruin on the planet precludes the extraction of data from remaining electronics, neither the capital nor its colonies possess any survivors, so we may never know for certain. As the crew returning from the Zvan labs were decontaminated, we identified an alien substance on their protective wear. Upon closer examination, it's proven to be fragments of microscopic robots turned into grey dust. Among the samples, we found an intact nanite carrying instructions for attaching bolts to a structure that we believe could be a gateway. This molecular construct maybe had an integral part in assembling the L-Gate network. We've got a couple of L-Gate insights in really short period of time. Really short period of time. Ooh. And the Rift is doing stuff. While studying the Astral Rift in Cathia, we've inadvertently destabilized the dimensional anomaly. This is causing violent distortions in space and time, bending nearby reality in an unprecedented manner. Significant temporal distortions on Makora are causing time to pass twice as quickly. We should monitor the situation closely and make sure to double their supplies. So Makora is our generator world. This is kind of fascinating. Right now we have a whole bunch of technicians. We don't really need more technicians here. But we do have a whole bunch of money, so we can actually get away with selling some. Potentially using others to clear blockers on other planets. If we get energy research support, are we going to get additional Oh, we don't have unified field theory, so we can't do that anyway. We could just do energy generation, but that's not going to be specifically useful to us right now when we've already got this place generating population.
Research complete.
0.25 available envoys up. Mining station output up. Research station output up. Station upkeep down. Looks like we've run out of all the extra fun things. So let's spend the next 57 months getting an antimatter reactor. It looks like it could lead to dark matter power and other things. It's a long time to invest, but I think it's fine. I wonder if Makora is really going to generate that much extra. Oh my god, that just shot up. I know our star bases are costing us less in terms of maintenance and stuff, but that is a huge jump. I really wish that Makora was our research world. Let's have a look at blockers that we can clear. None on the home world. We have one on Patha that we can do. We've got the money to spare, so let's queue it up. Seldis needs more housing. As a specialism, do any of them give housing? Urban expansion, sure. And in theory, we can also build city districts. Looks like we're running a little low. On other buildings.
System survey complete.
There's our next tradition. Let's go for stem cell stimulation because we're about to get clone vats. Arshno Barban, who is representing our interest in the galactic community, is going to get politician. Seems the most appropriate. And the next system has been surveyed. Okay, we have a couple of things that we want to be juggling at the same time. With Seldis being a generator world, it is good for us. However, we could get a few mines on it.
System survey complete.
That would allow us to get a few of the
Research
crystals.
complete.
There's clone vats. We will queue up. Or Resort World? Starbase capacity up. We've got plenty of star bases. We don't need more. Let's go for the regenerative hull tissue. As soon as we can, we'll do that. Compelling the crowds. Time alone will show how lasting our effect may be on the Puthmian. However, initial projections look promising. Puthmian's advocates have already taken up our ideas as keenly as if they were their own. Our operatives took a holistic approach, encouraging curiosity and a greater appreciation for other cultures in the form of stories, art, and community events. With Operation Indoctrinate Society now concluded, our operatives have left it to local Xenophiles to keep these discussions alive and better prepare them for life in our diverse galaxy. That was a successful infiltration. It's probably going to be more that we're going to want to do with them over time.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
We could go for it again, actually. We'll read that in a second. Yeah, let's carry on trying to influence them. I think it's a smart choice. In the meantime, we've now found beings far surpassing anything encountered in our Empire's spacefaring history. Life capable of growing to an unprecedented scale, rivaling moons in size and mass. Nothing could have prepared us for this. This day will forever mark a turning point in the story of the Savantian Coalition. Let us hope we survive long enough to tell it. So that's specifically about things like that massive psionic entity. This thing, not so much. We might be able to even, like, build up our fleet and take that out. Go ahead and build the next hyper relay. The news from the illuminated jewel system has shaken our homeworld deeply. What other threats may be lurking in the depths of space? If monsters like this can exist. Already applications for immigration to Haven have soared amongst our people. At the moment it's difficult to blame them. Well, let's have a look at Sheltered Reach. So at the moment the crime is low, as in it's negative. We can force them to stay. It'll drop stability down a bit. Or we can allow them to leave. In terms of population, we're pretty maxed out. I think we can afford for them to leave. So, we were wrong? Question mark. I don't think we are. But dropping the population down isn't going to be a bad thing necessarily. Better than having them just turn to crime. If they want to leave, they can leave. For now. I should stress, very much for now. We should check our astral threads. 401 days until we can activate that. And we don't know what these various actions are going to be, but I guess we'll find out once this rift is done. Our number of alloys has dropped a little. That's not too much of a concern.
Construction complete.
You are all done, which means this neck of the woods It's kind of tied up. For now, I'd say come and sit over in Fracatus. And let's have a look at the jobs here. So, crystal miners, we have none assigned. We're mostly all dealing with artisans. So in the economy, if we say crystal miners should be there, at least we will get one-ish. And as soon as we get... Right, let's pull this up. Yeah, let's build some clone vats. So, population assembly. This will take quite a lot of food, actually. But that's fine. It will give a good amount of population growth. So we will build that in a moment. It seems that the scientists on our partner planet have made several new and admittedly insightful breakthroughs in the field of cloaking. Okay, that would give us advanced cloaking fields. They want us to not engage with the galactic community. That would remove our diplomatic weight. No, we will never agree to that. That would go completely against who we are. This agri-world... If we push for
Blocker
agricultural
cleared.
focus... I think we need more farms. I think we need more farms. And we need to get rid of some of the blockers. Because if we're going to be able to afford those vats, we're going to need it. Let's get the clone vats building. This is going to eat our food, but we'll augment it temporarily. And sell this as soon as urban expansion is done. We can look at getting more housing here. Okay, that sorted the immediate problem. So do we just build a couple of city districts at this point? Ooh, we are full on astral threads. do we have something that would allow us to store more? Not admin offices. Potentially one of the Starbase facilities. Let's check very quickly. Resource silos. Okay. Resource storage capacity plus 5,000. However, because these are strategic resources, I think that's going to be different.
System survey complete.
I want just a few more minerals. There we go. City district on the way. Continuing our survey of the back of Beyond, we are finding more astral threads.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Conditions on Haven have always been inhospitable, but thanks to diligent terraforming, extreme hardship will become a thing of the past. While Haven remains a somewhat challenging environment, the inhabitants of the world have left their desert past behind. Hey, it's become an ocean world. That's lovely for our neighbours. I think we'll get an agricultural focus here just as soon as we can. Ooh, astral action available. Let's activate it. As soon as it's off cooldown, we take advantage and try and get that benefit. Let's get rid of more impassable mountains over here, seeing as we've got money coming in like there's no tomorrow. And then as soon as we've got the money for the agricultural focus, we'll put that on, because our food is going to vanish very quickly.
Council agenda ready.
Alright, here comes more biology research speed and population growth. Next up on the list, we could go for the biomorphosis and get glandular acclimation. Yeah, that's a relatively quick one. We'll get that pushed out. And there is the food falling foul. Okay, agricultural focus is building up, and we've got a whole bunch of things ticked off on our empire. Build building, that's all done. Hire an official. Have 1,000 energy credits, that's definitely done. Level up commander. Non-aggression pact, all of these things we've ticked off. Research new weapons. Well, that'll definitely happen. That's going to move us towards space combat. Conquest is the one that we're the furthest behind in, so we'll keep it on Conquest for the moment, but it's not really an Empire focus. It feels a bit disingenuous to say that. We'll buy the food, just so that that's done. And over on Sarat, we'll get some vats of our own.
System survey complete.
More importantly, research complete into regenerative hull tissue. Ooh. We could make a penal colony. Oh, wow. Let's not do that. Forming a federation, however, that could be fun, and that could really lean into who we're trying to be as people. So we'll get that queued up. Okay, so quick summary of where we are.
Blocker cleared.
In the process of making Sarat as an agri-world a fair bit more structured. We've got agricultural focus on the way, which is going to give us more farmer jobs. We're going to have the clone vats, which will help with the organic
a new home.
population, organic population growth, which in turn will bring us more farmers. And with that, we'll then be able to afford getting Valdus populated. And this is where our Empire population is going to start skyrocketing. That has shot down really quickly. I suppose we did just spend a whole bunch of it. So let's buy a load more food and set it up straight. Genesis project complete. The colony of Rossell is ready. And we found some native species. So we're going to definitely get them uplifted.
Situation log updated.
That will be 8 months. Go ahead and uplift the Saga Geese. And with this, that's going to be a good point for us to finish off this this episode. Just before we finish, we will designate Rossell as the start of a new sector. Up here in this this little segmented area, as it is, we want to get the monument building. Ooh, we can buy those. That's going to help keep our unity coming in. But I think that's all we want to do here for right now. Potentially we'll get clone vats after we've leveled out our food, but that will be a bit down the line. Thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you've enjoyed this. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Oh my god, we're 3rd place. I'll see you next time for another episode of Stellaris. See you soon.